Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. I did make it to my third video tonight. Whether they will all go up tonight, I don't know. But this video is a walkthrough of a deck. I have wanted this deck since the moment I saw it because I don't even remember. It's been pretty much since the beginning of my since I started learning tarot in April of last year, 2019. That I wanted this deck, and I did a bunch of research. Come to find out, it's no longer in print, and I ordered it off of ALI Express, which is it's a knockoff deck. But I wanted the images so bad because I'm trying to get in touch with past lives. I'm very interested in past lives. For someone that 2 years ago didn't even believe in past lives, I've had a couple of very profound experiences with meditation to have a past life regression. Amazing experience. And I'm a believer now with past lives. And I just don't know enough about it to find out where to go with it. And so I wanted this deck forever because it is a past life oracle deck. And I came on the scene, and it is let me just show you the box. The tuck box that came in, because they all come in tuck boxes when they're knockoffs from ALI Express or Wish, is the Past Lives Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Brian L. Weiss, MD. I came onto the tarot scene well after whatever happened with Doreen Virtue. I don't know who Doreen Virtue is. I actually don't like any of her decks except this one. And this is the only one that I can find that is no longer in print. I ordered this off ALI Express back in January. Because I was hemming and hawing over it forever. And I'm like, well, I know it's a knockoff, but I want the images anyway. So I bought the deck. The pandemic hit. Still have not got the deck from ALI Express. I did finally get my money back, but it took till like July or the beginning of July. So I actually went in when I got my money back and purchased it off of Wish and got it in like 2 weeks. So whatever. So this one actually came from Wish. But I feel so, and it's weird because I don't like any of their decks at all. But I feel so drawn to this one. And I've done some research. If you want the deck, you can still find places that get it. It's like $150, $200. I've seen it up to $400. If any of you know where I can get the real deck cheaper than $50, let me know. $50 or cheaper, let me know, because I want it. I want it. It does come with a QR code on the back, which it did actually download, which shocked me because most of the decks that I got off Wish or ALI Express, before I realized they were knockoff decks, I ordered a whole bunch of them. I've been getting them up throughout the year. I'm still waiting on a couple that I never got. I did get my money back on all of them. And then the very first one I ordered, I finally got my money back after they fought me on it. It was like $4. It actually showed up like 2 weeks later. And that had been like 6 months since I ordered it. So, this is the one deck that I've really, 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 really wanted since I started my tarot journey. Because once I had that experience with the past life regression, it was just everything past lives. I'm trying to find spreads. It's very hard to find spreads even for past life, for working with past life. And I just find it, the more I can't find on it, the more intrigued I get. So it's a whole thing. But the back of the box says, you are in a past life. Your eternal soul has lived other lifetimes that affect your current career, health, relationships, family, and life lessons. Doreen Virtue and Brian L. Weiss, MD, have teamed up to create an easy-to-use, safe, and gentle tool to uncover messages from and about your past life. This beautiful 44-card deck will help you understand your own patterns and behaviors so that you can overcome negative blocks and enjoy greater happiness, well-being, and love. And something about this deck that I've wanted, I need it, I have to have the images. And after all that issues with AOI Express, and I finally get it in the mail from Wish, it is jacked up on the corner, which in turn jacked up some of the cards and ticked me off because I've been waiting so long. But it is gold gilded, which shocked me because it is a knockoff, and for them to spend the time to gild it just kind of threw me off. There are some of the images in the corners. You can see it's tore up from where the box was messed up and dented in the corner. There's a few on the cover where you can see the very corner. I don't know if you can even see that. The very corners are messed up. But yeah. And I had them in order, but I use these almost every single day. I love them, and I really want the actual deck that goes with this. But for all of you out there, I know I've seen a couple on Etsy that are exactly this deck. They're not this deck. The cards, the original deck is, the cards are bigger, like an oracle size, and it comes with a book. So if you're paying $28, which I've seen on Etsy for this deck, it's a knockoff. It's not the real thing. Which that kind of upset me because I only paid $5 for this deck on Wish, and people are selling the exact same deck on Etsy for $28 and passing it off as an original, and it's not. But yeah, look at the corners there. All jacked. There's a few that's jacked up. Not many, but I wanted the images for so long. I'm taking what I can get at this point. But these are the backs. And I don't think I've ever seen a walkthrough of this deck. I've just seen the images. This one's Mother, and they're all out of order because I've used it. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Orphan. And there's just something about these images, the arts. They're all simple, very simple, but they're all spouse. I love them. Transportation. Imprisonment or slavery. Now this could get real ugly if you start diving down into past lives. Really crazy. Karmic relationship. And I love that some of them are old looking and some of them are newer. Galactic. Look at that. Gorgeous. And it's getting darker here. It's almost 8:30. Let's see if I can get this a little brighter. There. Spirituality and religion. Farm. And I'm pretty sure the deck, if I had the real deck in hand, these images would be a little crisper. Greco-Roman. But as it stands, I don't think they're, like, with the farm, I don't think that's the actual coloring of. So it's all green, it seems like, in that. Wars and battles. High priest or priestess. I love that. Finances. Knighthood. Father. Forgiveness. Leaving or travel. Ships. Wisdom. I actually got this deck a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know if I would show it because it is a knockoff, and I know how people feel about knockoff decks, but health. I still love the cards, even though it's a knockoff. Love life. Celtic or Celtic. I say Celtic. Baby. trees, biblical vows, mosquitoes. Atlantis, I love this one. And look at the corner, it's all jacked up. Love that though. Scribe or writer. And I thought for sure when I first pulled a card, when I first got this, that was going to be the first thing that popped up, because I know I was a writer in the past life. I'm a writer now, trying to make it as a writer. And it didn't pop up. It still hasn't popped up. Persecution and Inquisition. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, this one's upside down for some reason. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. This is Lessons and Blessings. I love the old antique or ancient feel to this deck. Monk or Nun. Food and Hunger. Trust and Faith. Communal Living. Egypt. Love that. Phobias. This is actually the first card that popped up for me, which I totally get. Because the really profound past life regression I did, I found out why I'm allergic, or not allergic, I found out why I have this horrible phobia of snakes. Yeah, it was bad. Native American. And I assume that would come up too, because I have a lot of Native American in my ancestry. But it hasn't yet. Authority figures. Angels. Love that. Unrequited love. Oh, it just speaks old to me. Antique. History. Asia. Male, female. I like that they got their backs to each other, because then it's like opposites. Medicine man or woman, and that's the last card, and I love that too. And that has actually come up a couple times. There is something about this deck, and if you guys are watching this and any of you have the real deck to this, I would love to find out how you got it, where you got it, if you know how I can get one, because I really want, I love this deck, but I also want the real deck at hand. So if any of you know where I can get it, not for $100 or exorbitant $400, cheaper than that, let me know in the comments below. And if you have this deck or the knockoff, let me know. Let me know what you think of it, if you use it. What experiences you've had with past lives using this deck. Would love to know. And I may actually post in another video at a later time the past life regression that I did, the experience I had. It was very profound, and it changed me. It changed the way I view a certain relationship that I have now, and it's very eye-opening. So yeah, I would love to hear about past life stories. Love anything to do with past lives. So if you want, comment below, let me know. We can chat about it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great afternoon or evening now. Bye.